lazy.
handsome.
And little D, yo, he's crazy. Put them together, they are fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Run it. Radio show. Radio show. Radio show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's a radio show, not a podcast. Oh. Boom. Let's go.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting to 79 countries with more than 1 million downloads worldwide, heard by the best fat fanatics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. I'm joined by our executive producer, Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good?
My co-host, Doug, the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
And I am your host, Corey Blaze. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. We welcome your comments on our live stream or tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. Use hashtag FatGuyRadioShow, all one word. We may read them on the air. You're also welcome to slide into our DMs before, during, or after the show. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. And hey, have you stopped by the swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store? I encourage you to do so because coming up for the month of June, we will be releasing a special edition Pride shirt. A gay pride shirt will be in the swag merch store. I worked on this design with other members of the LGBTQ community. Other members of the LGBTQ community from in Dallas, Texas to Scottsdale, Arizona. I have gotten their input. They have worked with me on this, and we want to do this to show our support of Pride Month in the month of June. And I saw what you were trying to insinuate there, Doug, the DA. Andrew.
You said other members. That means you're a member.
You know what? I will claim them because you know what? I have some very good people that I know that are part of the LGBT community.
Don't discriminate,
and
Kwame.
we don't discriminate here on Fat Guy Radio Show. Come on, come all,
and come.
So swing by the Fat Guy Radio Show store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. That shirt, I believe, will be dropping either tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. I'm not sure, but it's pretty cool. I think I may have a proof of it in my phone. Hey. I'll see if I can pull it up real quick and give you a first-hand glimpse of it because this is a really bad picture. But because we are a radio show, it's the Pride colors in wave format on the shirt with the word Pride.
That's unique.
Yeah, so it's the Pride colors and the waveform, audio waveform, because we are an audio medium. So there you go. Look for that shirt to drop very soon. What the pricing on that will be, I know not just yet. But I want to thank the individuals that helped me with that design. But there's also more. If Pride support isn't your bag, don't worry about it. There are other things available in the Fat Guy Radio Show swag store. Also now, lunch tote. You can take, now that everybody's going back to the office real soon, you're going to need a new lunch tote. You can now have a lunch tote with our logo on the side of it, and that'd be a great way to spread the word of Fat Guy Radio Show. Available now in Fat Guy Radio Show swag store. Click on accessories. We're releasing a whole lot of new accessories. There's hats out there now. Everything's back in stock. Hats, new lunch tote where you can carry it around, and duffel bags. So many people are getting ready to travel again. You're gonna need yourself a duffel bag.
Or go to the gym.
What better way to travel? I don't know what a gym is. What better way to travel but with a Fat Guy Radio Show duffel bag available also in the swag store. So ladies and gentlemen, we're putting it out there, folks. All we need is for you to go out and grab one for yourself. Grab 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and then distribute them amongst your family at tea parties. Nevertheless, FatGuyRadioShow.com/store is where you get started. Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. All right, that was a 25-minute commercial for the swag merch store. Speaking of ordering things online, boys, my pain, and you know what, honestly, folks, right here up at the front, we may do a 3-segment show today. The boys are down bad, hurt. And I appreciate them, with their blankies and snuggies.
And we know you're trying to watch that Suns game. You're not slick, Corey.
I'm not actually trying to watch the Suns game because I actually, as soon as I'm done here in the studio, I have to beat Cheeks out of here to go do something for my little brother.
Aww.
Because he's doing everything he can to systematically ruin my life.
Hey.
But he's my little brother and I love him, and I do it for him because, if I don't do it, no one will.
Yeah.
You know
and that's
I mean?
sweet. You have a big heart.
I do have a big heart. My heart's as big as my ass.
Yeah.
And appreciate that. But nevertheless, so we may have an abbreviated show for you. I apologize for that. We'll make it up next week when the boys are back at full fledged. If they are back, then we'll push them hard and maybe
we'll do a double.
I love it hard.
I don't know about I do too. I don't know about that double thing, but nevertheless, boys. So my pain is your gain, of course. And you know what? I've gotten into this habit of show and tell. When I get things in my life that I could bring to the show and show you.
Show me, tell me
that you feel the same way.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I thought you were going another way with that song.
Oh, probably, and I just stepped on it. It's fine though.
That's okay. That's what you do.
No,
You
I
step
was like,
on it.
show and tell is a game we play.
When I
Wanna be. So anyway, so show and tell. Boys, I'm going to show you my underwear.
Hey.
Oh, did you finally get the same one as me with the balls?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Ball sack pocket.
This is why this is so stupidly funny to me. I ordered underwear from one of our lovely partners, Walmart. And the way that they're packaged just made it seem like these are some big ass Fruit of the Loomers. Because when men normally get packaged underwear, they're what? They're rolled up and balled up and they're like in this little short package, and you really can't tell the size because they're all rolled up the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, this particular package, they didn't come rolled up.
How'd they come?
They came a little sprayed out, a little flat.
Okay.
But
I've seen those two and layered on top of each other.
Yeah, but dude, the way it looks though, looks like my ass is huge.
Well, your ass is kind of huge.
I mean, he's an ass.
Whoa, yeah, that's like a comforter. That's like a comforter bag.
It looks like a bedding bag of draws.
It does.
Corey ordered a bed in the bag for his ass.
Freaking pillow draws.
His ass in a bag.
It's like the size of a pillow. These are my normal size underwears.
Let me guess, 54.
No, they don't put numbers. It's a
They have numbers.
No, it's a XL. I wear XL underdrills.
That is the biggest lie I've ever heard, and I just watched the Joe Biden speech.
It says right there, if it focuses, it says XL MFer.
Oh hell nah.
Okay, now you see my point. This looks like a freaking throw pillow on your grandma's couch.
Yeah, those look like a 4XL.
Yeah.
I don't wear my underwear that big because I need my underwear to keep what little I have in place.
And if your
What is
underwear is
that,
too big, then
62 pack?
everything sags.
Would you say, DT?
Is that a 62 pack?
Okay,
Yeah.
it's I think it's 7
Oh, that's a lot. How much was that?
or 10. I think it might be 10. I don't know.
It
Does
tells
that
you on
say
the back.
Petco on the back?
I think it says 16 pack.
It doesn't say Petco. It says Eco Packaging, not
Petco.
Petco. It's
He's got the econo size.
No,
God
so
dang.
Hippo accessories at Petco.
but it says
Hippo accessory.
literally just said Hippo accessories. DT, I know you're down bad, but you're gonna have to capture some of these, baby boy.
I know he ain't wrote a damn thing.
Oh, it's only 7.
Yeah, that ain't bad. But how much did they cost?
I don't remember.
Like, because men draws are expensive. Like a 3-pack is about $20.
I think this was maybe $30-something.
AK-47 said that's a California king size ass.
Wow. California king size ass.
AK-47, you supposed to be my friend. You supposed to be my friend. That's dude. Have you this? Okay, again, my pain is your entertainment. This is a pillow size draws. This
But
is
if they're only XL, that's not too bad.
but look at how they're packaged though, man. It
that's
looks like I
embarrassing.
ordered them when I pull and the box that they came, the big ass Walmart box it came in, sitting outside my front door. I looked down. I said, "Man, what did I order? A radiator?" And then I open up the box, and these bloomers come out, and they're massive.
Bloomers.
Would you not think that this is a little overkill?
It's a little too
It's a
much,
little-
especially
yeah.
XL. Again, I didn't think those were XLs.
They're XLs, bro. That's just the way that they're displayed out in there. And normally they're rolled up and they're in tight packaging, but I've never ordered a 7. Oh,
Well, it's because of the econo packaging.
I think maybe you think that this is a combination of all those loose underwears that be on the shelf that they just packaged up and put.
Could be. Then you get a real plastic bag. They gave you an eco bag and stuff.
It's sealed though. I haven't opened it yet because I saw these and I immediately said, you know what, this has got to go to the show. I threw it in the trunk of my car and I had to bring it in.
Now,
But
my
before it
question,
gets
are those
sealed-
folded in half?
I don't think they're folded at all, but they
No, yeah, those are just filleted.
they're just it's a bag of fillet draws. That's literally, dude, come on.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
I'm gonna
though.
wear the hell out of them though. My ass is not this wide; it's wider.
You
And
gonna
they look
stretch
comfy.
the hell out of them.
They look comfy.
I'm gonna wear them till they're one string in a bag. I'm telling you. But I had to get me some
You
new.
gonna wear the bag too?
But okay, but yeah, this is what I got for show and tell.
I didn't bring anything. I got my passport, but I know how well that went last time.
I have gum.
Thank you. Well. I'm glad you. Yeah. Don't laugh. Well, you're supposed to laugh, but then I don't want you to
Don't
laugh
laugh.
because
Don't
when you
laugh.
laugh, you die, and I don't want you to die here on the show.
It wouldn't be a bad way to go.
It would be
It
great
wouldn't.
for ratings,
Uh-huh.
but I wouldn't definitely want you to die. Okay, so let's take a
Aw.
quick break right here. On my clock, it says we're at 25 DT. So we're going to take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen. And then on the other side of this, I will explain to you, show you some other more of my draws, how you probably can already see it, or our studio is starting to slowly fall apart. We'll tell you all about it right here on Fat Guy Radio Show. You're watching FatGuyRadioShow.com live. We'll be right back after this.
Corey, I do my makeup every single show day on Thursdays, but people won't see us if they don't know where to go. They can go to YouTube and like, comment, and subscribe to my beautiful face.
It's not just your face, it's all of our faces. My face is there, DT's face is there, Little D's face is sometimes there.
Well, sometimes, yeah, he's on that N-word time.
But you're absolutely right, DA. We go through a lot to look good on our live stream. So we like to invite everyone to catch us out on our live stream. And the one greatest thing about the live stream is that people can interact with us
I mean, they can comment live time, and then they'll be on the show.
and become part of the show.
Can I say like, comment, and subscribe again?
Say like, comment, and subscribe again.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Again.
Again.
Our show streams live on Facebook on Thursdays at 7 p.m. And then you can watch us the next day on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/FatGuyRadioShow. It's amazing. Only thing about that on YouTube the next day, you can comment, but it won't be on the show.
I mean, but we'll see it because we watch me all the time on the playbacks.
Well, I'm on the show too, dear.
I usually skip forward.
Where do you think AK-47, Lady K, Martha Moo, and all those guys and gals get their fame from?
Me?
No commenting on our live stream, dear.
Oh, on live on Bookface.
Live on Facebook, Thursdays at 7 p.m.
What time again?
7
PM.
Pacific Standard Time.
I'll see you there, maybe.
You have to be there, DA. You're part of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, this ain't an afterburn.
No, that was the last commercial.
Oh.
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck.
You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show.
Welcome back to the show, everyone, everywhere. This portion of the show is brought to you by the aforementioned Walmart. Big summer savings at Walmart. Get more for less with rollbacks and low prices. Check out the spotlight savings on electronics, patio and garden, toys, home, camping, auto, baby, and more. Shop today and save. We all shop Walmart. As you can see, I do. You can get yourself a pack of these sprayed out, flattened out, fellation out draws if you want. And when I ordered these, I started at FatGuyRadioShow.com, and we thank you for doing so. Okay, well, as the boys are falling apart, so is our studio. And for those of you that are watching us on live stream, you're probably noticing this big, huge white void over my shoulder. That's where our on-air light used to hang.
Dang.
It's a day for YouTube, folks. So this is actually DT's on-air light. And I stole it from when I went to his apartment 3 places ago. The one and only time I've been invited to anywhere he's ever lived. And when I was there, I stole this. And it lights up, but it doesn't because the batteries fell out of it as I try to switch the button. But how this fell off the wall is that I was sitting here. After we did our photo shoot on Saturday, I came back here to the studio because I needed to finish up some stuff because we had also taped our Afterburn episode before we did the photo shoot. So I wanted to come here and double check and make sure that some things were set. So I'm sitting here and I'm working and the computer was rendering something. So I was like into my phone or I was looking at Twitch on my laptop while something was rendering. And this thing comes crashing down off the spot behind me. You want to talk about every orifice of my body reacting at one time? You should have been here for that.
He probably seized up.
I think I glitched. I really think I glitched when this. I mean, I felt like Helen's testimony.
Were you the only one in the studio?
I was the only one here.
Yeah.
It was a Saturday night. Nobody was in the building. And this
'cause other
sucker
people have
comes.
lives.
And not only did this fall off, but if you can notice the dust on the top of it, this had the cowbell on top of it. It had a can of beans from England on top of it. It had
the big spotted beans.
Yeah, it had a candy from Halloween 4 years ago that DT wants to leave up here because he wants to see if it's going to decay at all. DT, that thing is as fresh today as it was 4 years ago.
Bet it is. Who threw that up there?
I don't know. I think it was just stuff, moments from shows that we just
one of us tossed it to each other and then it landed on top of it. And we're like, let's just leave it there.
Yeah, it was something like that, but it was up there, and then we had the Biden-Harris sticker was up there at one point. So all of that came down too, right behind me onto the floor, along with this big old huge wood and plastic light-filled sign. It came crashing down off the freaking floor, and I glitched. I seized up. I thought I saw Baby Yoda floating in the air telling me to come towards the light.
His name is Grogu.
I don't care. This scared the crap out of me. And you know what? I said, instead of me fixing this and OCDing, because DA, I'm trying to take a page out of your book. I'm trying to get ghettoer. You know?
It's more fun.
It is more fun. You know, ghettoer is more fun. Wendy Williams has a beautiful career being ghettoer.
Yeah. Like I just ate Cheez-Its and animal crackers for dinner.
And that's gonna do very well for your digestive system that is currently trying to fight off whatever virus you sucked up your nose.
Man, F my digestive system.
Yeah, I'm sure your digestive system feels the same way. Nevertheless, that sign fell off the freaking wall, scared the bejesus out of me. I thought I was white before. I'm really white now. And now, boys, as it comes full circle, after that fell off the wall, now you know why I needed some new draws.
Oh, you at yourself.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
I set it up, didn't I?
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you very much. It was absolutely beautiful. But nevertheless, we are falling apart for your amusement, and that's what we do. See, we just break down the fourth wall. We real peepers.
Yep.
Stuff falls off the wall. That thing's been up there, DT, for how long? We remodeled this, redecorated this studio, what, 6 years ago, maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
And that thing's been up there ever since. And it just decided, you know what? I don't want to hang out with y'all no more.
How was it
Right.
up there? Like 3M strips?
Yeah. Because you know we can't put holes in these stupid
No.
walls.
Can't put holes in what's already holy.
I mean, this studio is holy ground.
Yeah, it smells too.
Yeah, it smells a whole lot better now.
Well, I haven't been there.
Because you haven't been in here firing off
Stepped
farts.
on it.
Firing off farts into this freaking. Oh,
Uh-oh. I told you I was feeling a little COVID-y before I seen you the other day.
you know what? That's not even funny.
Yeah, it is.
That's not funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you right now, there are snipers outside every last one of your homes and places of business where if I go down with the Rona because of you, Rubes,
Uh-huh.
y'all coming with me. Only thing is, my chances of coming back are higher than yours.
Mm.
Jesus.
Some people call me that.
Nobody calls you Jesus.
Yes, they do.
Is anybody else cold?
No, I'm
Yes.
perfectly fine.
But I'm hot at the same time.
Yeah, you are. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, that fell off the off the wall, scared the crap out of me.
It's Michael Jackson
So
off the wall.
I see what you did there. It's slow, but you got it. You got it in there.
One of his better CDs.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm working so hard right now, boys. I'm telling you.
You look like it.
I am. I'm batting 3,000. I don't want no critical tweets about this damn show. Y'all lucky.
Well,
y'all lucky they here.
Well, you're not doing your Corey in the kitchen, so we should be good.
You can lick all of my flat ass.
Which part of the recipe is that?
Corey's in the kitchen and our listeners are leaving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's so funny because it's true.
True.
Oh, yeah, and it's funny because that's your golden boy, and he.
No, listen. Okay, so the
you.
Corey in the kitchen thing. Look, people. When you don't interact with the show on a normal basis, and I've said this before, I feel like I'm preaching the same sermon over and over, like I'm one of those old black preachers with a rundown, beat up old dust floored church in South Phoenix.
Well, preacher.
When you don't comment on the show or interact with the show on a normal basis, yes, we read your comments. Yes, we read your emails, but we don't normally give you too much credence because you just what we call a pop complainer.
Woo!
You pop in, you complain, and then you pop out.
Losers.
Now, if you are an AK-47 or you are a Lady K or you are a Martha Moo or you are a Joy Washington or you are a Chris and you are someone that has interacted with the show for a considerable amount of time and you interact with us, and if you definitely are an Afterburn subscriber, we hear you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are a pop complainer, we really don't listen. And then you don't complain twice when you see that we read your message and then we didn't respond to it. Because when you send us a message, folks, the first thing that I do is I go and I look at our statistics. I go and I look and see who's following us. How long have you been following us? Have you left any comments? Have you interacted with us before? And if all of that comes back with a big fat goose egg, or if the only previous interactions that I hear from you are all complaints and they're 5 months apart, I'm not going to take anything you have to say seriously.
We ain't gonna give a damn.
No, you gotta build some traction before you come trying to have some action.
Tell us we're pretty, then say Corey's recipes suck.
No, my recipes don't suck. They were just like, and it was a couple of people, but they said that it was, it was just so long, and they want to hear more fart jokes.
My question is, when, like, get the words together, Daniel.
Look at you,
Go, DT. I believe.
man.
Sound it out,
Corey
baby boy.
is doing a whole cooking show
Uh-huh.
in about a 5 to 10 minute segment.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
There are whole hour shows dedicated to one dish on the Food Network.
Very true.
How long is 5 to 10 minutes? It's not
Perfect.
really that long. We do an hour and 15-minute show, and he does less than 1/8 of a freaking segment.
So is the issue how long is it? How long the segment is, or how bad the recipes are?
The recipe, well, it's not the bad that the recipes aren't bad. No one said anything about the recipes.
Oh, I'm saying that now.
I thank you very much, DA. We filed your complaint, and you know where we put it.
Hey, this is radio.
Not TV. This is this detail. You bring up a very valid point. Some think it's too long. Some think it's too fast.
Huh?
I'm caught in between a rock and a hard place. Like when I'm like taking a picture, bending over in the middle of a mountain.
And then I'm ramming you from
There's a
behind.
rock and a hard place behind me. That's an inside joke, folks. As soon as the pictures come out, I'll explain. But nevertheless, people say that it's too long, and then other people were saying that it's too fast, or they can't follow it because they're trying the recipes. Now, I appreciate the people saying it's too fast because that means that people are actually trying the recipes.
Engagement.
Yeah, they're actually trying the recipes because I'm not just giving you recipes, folks. I'm also giving you tips along with the recipe. You know what I'm saying? It's a full event. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how I can see it's too fast, though, from people saying, "Okay, let me take a screenshot of everything, get all the recipes, and then follow along." Like you said, you can hit play and pause, but it's not the same.
But what I do when I want to try a recipe that I've seen off of the network of the food is that I will watch the video and read the recipe, study the video, write down any notes from the video for techniques and stuff that I want that in order to pull the recipe off, and then I'll go into the kitchen and do it. So I don't have to bring the recipe or I don't have to bring my laptop or iPad with me into the kitchen.
But see, the thing is, in those cooking shows, they walk you through everything that they're doing, and then they whip the ready dish out of the stove when they're done walking you through. So they're putting the dish in the stove that you've seen them create, and then they're pulling out, "Oh yeah, I did this already 40 minutes ago. Here it is."
There's some TV magic that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But DT, like DT said, I'm doing a freaking, what should be an hour-long television show, and I'm cramming it into your face in 10, 15, I don't know. And then one person was like, well, is cooking, the cooking segment good for radio? That's the whole idea, folks. We are groundbreaking here. No one else is doing a cooking segment in the middle of a radio show.
We buck the system. What is the system?
That's the whole idea. Our name is unconventional. People still get offended by the title of the name. And if I have to answer another explanation, if I have to explain the title of the name one more damn time,
Who's that? Shallow.
We get it all the time where somebody says, that show, but I don't want to offend anybody. It's in the title of the show. You can't offend us.
Yeah, you rubes.
But dude,
you don't get offended.
So we're gonna tweak it up. Corey in the kitchen segment for next week, hopefully. DT is down sick, so there's absolutely nothing he can do to assist. Because when he gets sick, he goes into a 4-week hiatus. But
Yeah,
I was going to throw him in a hazmat suit and throw a camera over his shoulder and film some segments in my kitchen. Now, that's not happening. Hello, I'll have to use my other tripod. Oh,
Hey.
wrong button, right place,
Troy.
wrong button. But the Corey in the kitchen segment, it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere until I run out of stuff to put on it. But there's always something. So next week, if we get to it, it will not be a recipe. It will be kitchen tips and hacks.
Ooh, ramekins incoming.
I'm thinking, tips and hacks.
I like that.
You know what
I like that
saying?
because I can use some tips. Like, how do you really scramble a good egg? Do you add water to the yolk?
I have a very good way to scramble an egg. It's a secret. I won't tell you until next week.
Ooh.
But I know how to get the perfect scrambled egg. I will give you this. I'll front sell it. Eggs are meant to be yellow,
So you put mustard in it.
not white and yellow.
I don't get it.
Next week on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Oh, he dumps out the egg white.
I don't dump out the egg white, you boob. Where are we at? We got a few minutes here. All right, so speaking of kitchen.
Is that the right one?
That's the right one.
Just making sure.
You will not believe what I cooked myself for lunch today.
BLT.
No, it is literally what I
That
classify
sounds good.
as I need to order. I'll put some bacon on my Walmart grocery order because I need new groceries. And when you find out when I tell you what I ate today, this is because I haven't put a grocery order in yet.
Oh, he ate cereal.
I call nope,
Cucumber and tomato salad.
nope, because my milk went bad,
Oh,
so I had no cereal.
Put a little water in it.
it won't hurt.
No, I'm not putting water in my cereal. I am not. I will go into the QT again and grab milk before I put water in the cereal.
Well, yeah, you did do that.
I did do that, and
All traumatized.
I still am traumatized from that, DA. Now I'm traumatized that I was with you two rubes just about 5 days ago, and both of you are now got the thermometers up your noses.
You should be. I can't taste anything.
Oh man, but you're never gonna get COVID because you're just not an overcomer. Nevertheless, I had a kitchen sink lunch, is what I call it. A kitchen sink lunch.
Like you made it in the sink.
No, it was a
He ate it over the sink.
Were you there?
No, I just imagine you eating food off your belly like an otter.
I don't float anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
So I basically took 3 side dishes, piled them on a
One.
plate,
made it one main dish.
made it one main dish. I am not proud of this, but you know what? I enjoyed it, and it was very satisfying.
What did you have?
Okay, so earlier in the pandemic, I mentioned that I'd had this love of instant mashed potatoes, the mashed potatoes in the box. You remember that conversation?
Yes.
Okay, so I had instant mashed potatoes in the box that I had butter and garlic and a little bit of chili powder too. And then I'm so not proud of this whatsoever. This is so cringe. I had a leftover box of stovetop stuffing.
Okay.
That sounds good.
So I dropped the stovetop stuffing, a cup and a half of water, 4 tablespoons of butter, and boom, bam, stovetop cornbread stuffing.
Which is delicious.
And then one of those steamer bags of peas.
Hey, you got some veggies too?
So I literally on my plate had a pile of mashed potatoes, stovetop stuffing, and peas.
That's what's up.
And then I sprinkled a little bit of, because we're all men. Men will eat like this.
Like you don't eat meat with every dish.
No, I've been trying to stay off meat.
Yeah, we don't believe you.
I got to take the time to get to it. I've been trying to stay off meat. But I thought this was the most everybody went into a coma right there in that moment. I thought this was the most disjointed meal for me being Corey Blaze, and no, DA, I did not serve it to myself in a ramekin.
That's too much food for a ramekin.
Yeah. But it was literally mashed potatoes,
casserole dish.
mashed potatoes, stovetop stuffing, cornbread stovetop stuffing, and those steamer bags of peas that you put in the microwave for 5 minutes. And I had maybe 2 slices of bread with it.
Damn, that's a lot of starch though.
It was starch the hell up. It was
You probably fell
carb.
right asleep.
Carb. No, I've been fine. I've been doing jumping jacks and everything. Alive, well, I had a bite of cake, went out in the sun. You can't hit the button from there because your finger got COVID on it. But the thing is that it worked for DP somehow. I don't know how that happened.
Because his fingers straight up your booty, and then it controlled your body like a mannequin.
It's not a mannequin.
It's a marionette.
It's a marionette.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a marionette. Assholes.
Thank you, DA. I thought we were gonna make it through without you dropping 148.
Asshole.
40,
Put a comma.
46:15. Nevertheless, mashed potatoes, stovetop stuffing, and peas.
That sounds like a good dinner.
It sounds like Thanksgiving just without the turkey.
Yeah.
I didn't have any gravy though,
You don't need gravy.
and I
There you
didn't
go.
have a can of cranberry sauce.
That's some dry ass stuffing.
No, my stuffing was wet.
He gets moist.
Oh, well, as DA goes into his coma, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. We'll come back with one more final little segment here as I give the boys a little bit of a break, and we'll we can't we have to get Home Depot in. We'll sacrifice Afterburn. But ladies and gentlemen, stick around for the final segment of Fat Guy Radio Show right after this on FatGuyRadioShow.com, baby.
Yeah.
Doug, what in the world do you have on, man?
This is my shirt from high school.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not the same size that you were. Wrong one. Damn it.
That's not Home Depot.
That's the wrong one, too. Damn it, DA, put your pants back on for the love of everything holy.
I don't need to. You want to know why? Because this is Afterburn, bitch.
Dude, it's just a commercial. We're just talking about it. You don't have to get in full regale or out of full regale.
But how else am I going to show you that I can make it slap on both thighs?
You make it slap on both thighs when we're on the show. This is just a commercial for Afterburn to invite everybody to go subscribe so that they can hear more of this and possibly see your ability to slap it on both thighs.
Watch, Thursday's show can't see me tucking in between my thighs either. Look, I got a little camel toe.
Oh my God, nobody wants to see that.
Then why are you still looking, Corey?
Put that away.
Never. I'm going to rub it on everything and give it salmonella.
This is why people subscribe to Afterburn for the audio and subscribe to Afterburn for the video. $3 to hear it, $8 to see it. And Lord knows, between UDA and my little brother, DJ Little D, God knows what you'll see on Afterburn. Here's the interesting question, though.
What's interesting about it?
The one that should be naked is the one that's never naked.
You.
D-Tag.
It's a little mocha cub.
You need to put your pants back on, and everyone listening needs to go subscribe to Afterburn so that DA can take his pants back off. You see the circle of life here? Are you seeing the circle of life?
Watch this, Corey.
Oh, God, yo! Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. This commercial needs to be over. It needs to be over right now.
Smell the mic.
I can smell the slapping.
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button. I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
Fat Guy Radio Show.
This is Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Shody Whoa Whoa Whoa. Ready, set, summer. Memorial Day savings at the Home Depot are happening now. Get 10% off home decor and furniture using promo code Memorial10 at checkout. Take advantage of these deals and more through the Home Depot banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're just joining us on our live stream, you're probably going to think that this is the shortest podcast radio show you've ever heard in your life. But nevertheless, I'm your host, Corey Blaze. That's Doug the DA Andrew right there. And our executive producer, Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good?
The reason for the abbreviated show, did you write a new Afterburn spot for today?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, well then I don't feel bad about skipping it. The reason why there's an abbreviated show is because the boys...
We're dying!
The boys are down bad. DA hasn't realized that everything he says goes right into our brains through our ears, but that's okay. Nevertheless, we will move forward.
Oh, aren't you smart science guy?
Well, DA, as we do, we'll end the show with an impromptu.
Pick your poison.
No.
Oh God, I have pick your poison PTSD.
Man, no. You know what? Let's see if I could bring this together here for a quick second. Probably not going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try. You know what? I pulled it off. An impromptu. I'm going to take a page out of DA's book. An impromptu. Phoenix popping.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Phoenix police arrest 47 in undercover Phoenix massage parlor prostitution string.
Which one? I was been looking.
Phoenix police arrested 47 people under suspicion of soliciting prostitution during a recent undercover sting operation at an illicit massage parlor, according to a statement released today. This is literally breaking news. Undercover detectives posted advertisements online regarding an illicit massage parlor and said 47 people solicited or brokered deals for various sex acts. The suspects range in age from 22 years old to 75 years old.
Robert Kraft.
Of those, 43 were arrested and booked in the jail on charges of soliciting prostitution, and 4 others were cited. 47 people. And what Arizona is so good at is that when they post stories like this, they give you a collage of their mugshots.
Hey.
So
I
you
see
get
a couple blacks.
there's some chocolate in there. There they are. I counted 4 chocos.
Yeah, 1, 2, yeah.
4 chocos in there, in this prostitution sting.
Which ain't bad for, 47 people.
Now here's the question though. Isn't that a little bit of a bait and switch type of thing where they baited these people into I mean, if you see a sex ad on TV or on the web, Craigslist, you're going to hit it up. And if it's a massage parlor, you're willing to pay for it.
No, Corey.
You
but
don't
the thing
think it's
is,
entrapment?
Because it's illegal. So entrapment is like, hey, dude, I got these guns and babies here. You can buy some guns and kill these babies. Like, that's entrapment. Running up on somebody on the street like that, like leading them into it. But you have to let the person come up and say, hey, you got any guns and any babies that I can kill? That's legal.
So it's not entrapment that they set this sting up where they preyed on, I mean, these men were probably in the same boat that a lot of people are in. And I'm not trying to make excuses for them, but I'm just trying to think it's a little hinky. The timing to me just kind of seems a little off. I always take a different approach to these types of things. Yeah. You got a pandemic. You got the street walkers wearing masks. You can't tell if they look good. So when you see an ad online saying that there's a massage parlor that is offering complete massages, why wouldn't you go and drop $200 on that so you can get yourself a nice little evening and then you can go home?
Because that's obviously a sting.
You don't think that Phoenix has some massage parlors that really take you into the back room and they give you the old slip and tug?
They do, and I don't know which ones because Backpage got shut down. However, they're not saying, hey, come get a tug and a massage. Like, it's more discreet.
Yeah, it's just more of a, oh, hey, come get a massage.
Right, so when the guys showed up, they were probably hoping to get a massage with a little on the side.
Nah, bruh. It's like bait car.
Yeah.
Bait car, if bait car is not entrapment, getting a tug after a massage is not entrapment.
But these guys, but here's my argument.
But how's bait car not entrapment?
Because nobody's telling the guys to come over and steal it. It's just sitting there. So
what's
again,
entrapment? Entrapment is when, because I believe entrapment is when you set something up and you basically set them up to fail.
The action of tricking someone into committing a crime in order to secure their prosecution. So, like, literally, you're alley-ooping them. Hey, guy, buy this gun from me. Why don't you? Oh, I'm a cop.
That's what I'm saying. They're alley-ooping the fact that, hey, there's a massage parlor where you can get an old finishing tug, and if you're interested, come check it out.
It's like a cop posing as a prostitute on the street. Like, okay, he's a cop. He's not saying, hey, guy, come over here and have sex with me or come over here and pay for it. They're just posing, hey, I'm just a cop out here dressed like a prostitute, and this guy came up and solicited me.
That's not tricking?
That's not tricking at all.
It's not tricking if you got it.
How is that not tricking?
Because if you are a cop and you're posing as a prostitute, then you aren't who you say you are. I'm not gonna go up to a cop and ask him for sex.
Right. Not sober.
But I'm gonna go up to a prostitute
and ask for sex.
So if you're dressed as a prostitute, like they literally set up a whole massage parlor and literally said, "Hey, this is a sex for hire massage parlor. You guys come here and you can have sex." So, so they already said, "Hey, we're setting up this illegal business and we're gonna arrest all these people that we just set up."
And again, they're dumb as hell for falling for that.
Oh, definitely, but that is entrapment.
But it's but the timing of it in at the tail end of a pandemic where dudes are like their balls are real, they're as blue as the back wall in the studio are now, and they see an ad that says, "Hey, come to this massage parlor for a finishing act." Hell yeah! If I would have saw this ad, I probably would have been up in the front with the mask on.
They need a pocket pee, but still, I don't think it's entrapment because, again, nobody told them or alley-ooped it. Think of it as an alley-oop. They're placing it right in front of their face.
They alley-ooped it with the ad.
Nah, but you still have to act on it.
Because these places don't normally advertise. It's word of mouth. Go around.
Yeah, they do, though. There's codes.
Tang Wong Wong's massage parlor.
There's codes, though. There's codes that you know that they offer it and you can ask for it.
I'm looking at these dudes' faces, and I'm like, these dudes, what's the phrase that DT uses for me all the time? These guys are just down bad.
Oh.
They're just down bad, and, yeah. You know, maybe the hub of the porn isn't doing it for them anymore. They wanted some live action. Because looking at some of these mug shots, these guys probably wouldn't have been able to pull anything off the street, and they probably all look like they're COVID survivors.
Oh, that's cold.
What? I'm sorry. That was a brutal layoff. I shouldn't have said that. But I think it's a little level of entrapment to trap these horn dog dudes into walking into the massage parlor and soon as they close the deal or exchange some money or book the appointment, they get handcuffed into the hoose cow and whatnot.
I'm not gonna lie, they do look down bad.
They look horribly down bad. The dudes were just some squirrels trying to. I can't say it. They're just a squirrel out there trying to do what squirrels do. You know.
Hey, that brother kind of looked like you, Corey, at the bottom.
Hey, don't worry about that, DA.
Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Corey, that's your nose.
Hey, let me tell you something, DA. I'm a grown ass man, dog. I gotta get what I gotta get. Besides, I don't go to massage parlors. Massage parlors come to me.
Smart. And see, they have the in call. They call it in call. They go to you. And I don't think you could get entrapment like that because then you got to ask, are you a cop?
Well, you're supposed to ask if they're a cop when you pull over to the side of the road, right?
These horn dogs didn't.
Or when you pull over to the side of the road, because now prostitution is starting to come back as pandemic restrictions are being lifted. When you pull over to the side of the road, boys, fellas, single men, or some frustrated married men, don't go for the hot one. Don't go for the good looking one. Don't go for the one that looks like the woman of your dreams. That's a cop.
Yep.
You got to go for the one that's snotting all over herself and picking up every little itty bitty little dirt piece on the ground. Yep. That's the one you want to bang. Don't go for the pretty one that's standing up there making eye contact with you. A true prostitute don't make eye contact.
No. And then she got to have cigarette burns on her too.
She got to have some cigarette burns and some scars.
She got to look like she's been beat with a sack of nickels in a bad way.
If she have one eye, that's a win.
And that's another hole, another orifice.
Another orifice. Don't go for the pretty prostitutions. As California prepares to reopen the next month in June, don't go for the pretty prostitutes. Don't go for the pretty ones. Those are UCs, undercover cops. Go for the ones that's got, a short leg, a limp, one that look like she just got hit by a truck. That's the one you want to go for. You know what I mean? And if the prices go in excess of $75 on the street, if you're not in Vegas, don't pay them. Don't pay those. There is no such thing as surcharge in prostitution.
Nah.
If I pick you up at 3:00 in the afternoon, your prices should be the same as 3:00 in the morning.
Facts.
It's a pandemic.
Yeah.
This is horrible. I feel bad for those dudes. I do. I feel bad for those guys.
I know. And then what were they doing? Did they all get caught at the same one?
Yeah, I think it was all one massage parlor.
So they arrested 47 dudes in one day. You didn't notice the cop leaving as you pulled up?
I don't think it was one day. I think it was probably over a period of time. And here's the thing. After the first dude got arrested while he was getting questioned by the cops, he should have been tweeting out, "Don't go to this massage parlor. It's a trap."
Facts, because those dudes look like they have Twitter.
But I'm pretty sure none of their faces are on their Twitter.
Have you ever had a little tug, Corey?
At a massage parlor?
Yeah.
No.
I like that delay.
No,
Yeah.
DA, what I got, dude? Come on, you know I'm not whipping that thing out in public. Are you insane?
It's not public if you're in a room with a towel.
Everybody doesn't walk around with a magnifying glass, DA.
That's true.
See?
I got a microscope in my back pocket.
Yeah. So DA's the only one that I can whip it out for because he's the only one that can see it. Look, DA, even in your depleted condition, you still managed to hurt my feelings.
Oh, I'm glad. Hey, I used to walk around with a magnifying glass because I used to like starting fires with the sun.
You are a special ghetto. You do realize that, right? You are a special form.
My dad showed me how to do it when I was younger, just in case I was lost in the desert with the magnifying glass.
No, just in case your dad wanted to leave your little ass in the desert with a magnifying glass.
Here's how you survive, boy. Roast the cactus.
Here's how you see that prickly pear cactus over there? You get them fruits for free instead of paying $19.99 for a jar of prickly pear jelly in Tucson. You can get it for free out there. Roast it with your cactus.
Yo, and people really eat cactus too.
Oh yeah, I've had cactus.
I'm sure you have.
Dude, the prickly pear cacti, prickly pear, no, what is it called?
Somebody's tweeting, "I hate this Corey in the desert segment." So do I.
Corey's in the desert and he's gonna
No, what is that? What is that
eaten.
jelly that comes from cactus?
Prickly pear.
The prickly pear jelly, the prickly pear cactus jelly. I've had it. It's delicious, and I think people should eat. You should eat cactus if you get a chance.
It's called Nopoli.
No.
Yeah. Oh no, actually, prickly pear cactus jelly.
Yeah, prickly pear cactus jelly. It's absolutely delicious because wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home.
Mm.
The bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants, then maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Now, this was a line that I was really looking for. Now, when you pick a paw or a prickly pear, and you pick the wrong paw, next time beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw. And you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big paw. Have I given you a clue? That was beautiful on the delay.
Y'all are.
The bare necessities of life will come to you.
You want to know what's funny though, DA?
They'll come to you.
What's that?
Is he literally read that? Mine was all from memory.
Ooh, he's better.
No, that's one of my favorite movies, and that's one of my favorite songs.
What movie is that?
That's Jungle Book.
And
that's the one with the little skinny native boy with the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, DA.
I've seen that.
And the reason why it's DT's favorite movie is because I remind him of Baloo the bear.
Exactly. That's
I
why
can
he's
see
Papa
that.
Bear.
And he is my Mowgli.
I can see that. And Mowgli's the little native boy.
Mowgli is the little niglet native boy.
Yeah. One of my favorite movies was Indian in the Refrigerator.
You had an Indian in the refrigerator?
It was a movie. It was like a little mini Indian, and he would be in the fridge.
Oh, that's precious. Would he run around the prickly pear jelly?
Yeah, he tried to overtake it.
Thank you for coughing right on the microphone. Okay, that's the signal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a short show. Apologies. We apologize for this, but I'm not going to let the boys, they suffer through long enough. An hour is all I can get from them. Even though DT actually did his full time, DA logged in 5 minutes before the show.
AK-47 said, "Night guys, feel better 15 minutes ago."
Thank you for giving us the time that she punched out earlier in the show, DA. Appreciate that so much.
No, after that, she said the good die young.
Even in your depleted condition, you can still muck it up.
I'm glad I'm here for you.
My apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Open now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. When you buy a t-shirt through our swag merch store, your purchase supports our small, independently owned business. FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. If you're planning on showing your support for Pride next month, please grab our coming soon Pride t-shirt. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime in the FatGuyRadioShow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. Look us up, follow, subscribe, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show. When they ask you, what's it all about? Through your mask. Tell them. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
What's good?
Doug, the D.A. Andrew,
Holla.
and my little brother, DJ Little D, in absentia. I've been Corey Blaze with our show mantra, skinny people,
That's
fat people
me.
already know they're fat. He got that one. Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. We're all stronger together. See you at the top. Good night.
Hello.
AK-47 said, I'm still here.
Hi, AK. Bye, AK. We love you.